They keep saying the good old days are gone. I don't believe that. I think they're just waiting on somebody to bring them back. Somewhere along the line we traded front porch swings for notifications. Neighbors quit knocking on front doors, started texting from 3 houses over. Grandpa fixed what he could fix, didn't throw it out after one little nick. Mama still believed that supper time was where a family drew the line. Well, I'm thinking maybe it's time to bring a few things back, like the grill. Call your friends, pull up a chair, let's begin. Welcome to the Redneck Renaissance, where the cooler's cold and the porch lights on, where handshakes still mean something and everybody sings along. It's a Redneck Renaissance, a revival of simple things. Cookouts, campfires, fishing poles, and Grandpa's old swing. This ain't moving backward, it's remembering who we are. Sometimes the future looks a whole lot brighter when you don't forget where you started. Kids are chasing fireflies again. Somebody's fixing up an old truck with friends. Miss Betty's pie's cooling down, whole neighborhood's gathering around. Skeeter's telling stories twice, Uncle Randy's giving questionable advice. Nobody's checking what time it is, because nobody's in a hurry. Maybe the richest life has always been right here. Welcome to the Redneck Renaissance, where stars still put on a free light show, where borrowed tools come back cleaner, and everybody waves hello. It's a Redneck Renaissance, slow living makes a comeback tonight. A rocking chair, a sweet tea, and a sky full of country light. It ain't about being fancy or impressing anybody else. It's about finding happiness in the things that never needed changing. Darlene May asked, "Buck, what exactly is a Redneck Renaissance?" I smiled, looked around the porch, the dog asleep at my feet, neighbors laughing in the yard, the smell of burgers on the grill, the sunset behind the trees. I said, I think you're looking at it. Here's what we're bringing back: Sunday dinners, helping neighbors, fishing before sunrise, porch conversations, homemade pie, borrowed tools, small town kindness, looking people in the eye, watching the fireflies, listening more than talking. Welcome to the Redneck Renaissance, where a seat where a stranger's just a friend you haven't had over to eat. It's a Redneck Renaissance, and everybody's invited in. Bring your stories, bring your laughter, bring your family, bring your friends. It's a Redneck Renaissance. Here's what I believe: the world's been chasing bigger while forgetting better. So let's raise a mason jar to old values, new memories, and proving that simple never goes out of style. This has been Buck Dollar's Renaissance Minute. They asked me, Buck, what are y'all rebuilding out here? I smiled, looked down the street where kids were riding bicycles. Neighbors were laughing, and the grill was still smoking, and said, not buildings, we're rebuilding the good stuff.